On Fight Island, ready to compete. What's the feeling like being here and getting ready for this fight?
It feels great. It feels like every other fight. The focus on the opponent on a fight. The other circumstances, I don't pay too much attention to it, and I'm laser focused.
Very nice. Talk to me about 2020. How would you describe it, right? I mean, you started out with the early loss, then you were able to get one back. You satisfied with the way it played out, or what were your thoughts?
Actually, when I lost to Doba, of course I was not happy, but I took it as a learning experience because I learned so much from it. And then I came back with a win against Alex Munoz. I tried my best and I tried to fix the mistakes what I did against Doba. Don't be too emotional, don't rush things, and don't look for a fast finish. And I think I got right back on track. And it was a year with mixed feelings, but I think it made me grow a lot.
Very nice. Then you get this matchup. Were you surprised at all? I mean, I think you two guys are so young and respected prospects. Were you surprised that the UFC wanted to put you together?
Actually, the matchmakers, they know what to do. So I trust Sean Shelby and the organization, and my job is just to prepare. And everybody who's there on the other side, I just need to beat him, and that's the business.
Nice. What do you think about him as an opponent? I mean, are you just expecting him to just try to wrestle the whole time?
Of course, he's a good guy. Everybody in the UFC is good. All my opponents, they've been good. Started from Diakizi or Marcin Head to Joachim Silva to Doba. Even the last guy, he didn't have a UFC fight, but he was a Team Alpha wrestling coach, so he had a lot of experience, And I think I'm ready for everybody. Arman Tsarukyan is, like you said, he's a young prospect. He's very good, talented, like everybody. He has 2 arms, 2 legs. He has one heart. He's a human. So let's see who prepared better and who's mentally strong, and that's it.
Very nice. Lastly, for me, what kind of fight are you expecting here? Because it looks like it could be a really exciting one, but are you expecting it to be kind of a back and forth battle, or do you think you can go in and dominate?
My goal is just to bring my best performance. Be patient. I have 15 minutes of time to show my best. To show my best side, and that's the goal. I know if I just put on my performance, my real skill set, I can beat him. I can beat everybody. So I'm very confident in this. I just need to be calm, collected, focused. And that's it.
I saw you take Jake Shields to Morocco. How was that?
Yeah, Jake Shields. We had a bunch of good guys. We had Aaron Pico, we had Jake Shields, we had Ismail Nordiev, high-level guys, and we started the training camp in Las Vegas with Kamaru Usman and Justin Gaethje and so many other guys like Barbara Jenkins. We had a high-level training camp, and Jake Shields is one of the best grapplers in the world, and he gave me high price, and of course it feels good to learn from a legend, and it was a great training camp.
Did you give him a good tour of Morocco?
Yeah, of course, you got to see a lot of Morocco.
That blue city looks amazing.
Yeah, sick, it's amazing.
How's Morocco dealing with the pandemic?
Actually, my friends, the Zaita brothers, they set up a training camp, and this is my second training camp in Morocco. They brought in like very high level guys from Holland, the best kickboxers in the world, 1FC champions, like top level guys. Then, like for the other training camp, we had Marco Madsen, Olympic silver medalist, and this time we had Aaron Pico and Jake Shields. They set up a great facility, and we have everything what we need, and it's amazing with the best team there.
How are you expecting this main event to play out with Conor and Dustin Poirier? What are you expecting that fight?
Actually, you can go both sides. If just Dustin can take it after the second or third round, maybe he can win, or McGregor finish. The sport is unpredictable, 1 second, one mistake, one slip, everything can happen. So you never know.
What is the one piece of advice that you would give young Moroccan talents or Arab talents in general who would want to follow your footsteps and maybe find it impossible, with all the difficulties that we face in the Arab world? What is the one piece of advice you would give them?
Actually, I'm from Afghanistan, so Afghanistan is even like worse. There's nothing, just war, 40 years of war. I would give them just one advice, hope, and just keep going, because what they can do, every day like bombs are exploding and people are dying in Afghanistan. It's a very bad situation, So, and that's my goal, to raise the flag and make them happy. And they're very proud of me, because a little bit of enjoyment in their life. They see the UFC, it's a big sport. They see Khabib, McGregor, then they see an Afghan kid with the Afghan flag. It makes them happy, So My advice just to work hard, to trust in God, and keep faith.
So you're talking about some of your training partners and the camp you just had in Morocco, but you've trained in many places right around the world, I think, like Sweden, Canada and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, my journey started like 6, 7 years ago with my big brother, and we traveled the world. 6 years ago, we went to All-Stars training center, then went to King's MMA. We had visa problems. We went to Canada, and now we're with Firas Sahabi. Like he's our main coach, head coach, and I think he's the smartest guy in MMA. He's like a genius, you know, and I trust him. And I made a lot of experience with all the best guys in the world. So we kind of know, like when you get to spar with the welterweight champion or Gage or with so many different guys, you know, you kind of feel, of course, fight is different, but you know what to expect from the best on the world, you know, and to learn from them, and it's a big influence.
I believe a guy who spoke highly of you in the past is TSP. What was that relationship like, kind of being in the training, you know, in the gym with him and just meeting him for the first time? How was all of that?
We're all fanboys of GSP, you know, like first time we went 5 years ago to Trisa, and I couldn't believe seeing GSP live, you know. Now he's a good friend of me. He was actually also cornering me against Joachim Serra fight, and now he has like he's a little bit busy also with the pandemic. He cannot travel as much as he wants, and we're in daily touch, you know. He always gives me advice, sent me video, this, that. And the last time we went in Canada was 1 year ago before the pandemic, so we got to also work a lot. George always takes his time. He always wants to give me advice, and always like reminds me, hey Nasrat, don't forget this. Like he's like a big brother for us, you know. It's great to have him.
He also said you weren't far off the title shot and were a diamond. That's what he said.
Yes,
after your last fight.
that's what he said,
How was
and
that feel, man?
let's back it up.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You sure you don't wanna just jump in?
See you later. No.